Now, the concept of 12-week years is something that was quite popular in self-improvement like 5 years ago. I know when I certainly started getting into self-improvement in 2021, it was there. Now it's there in like that sort of broad, typical self-improvement space, like productivity space. It's not so there in like the manosphere, if we call it that. But I just thought it was a really interesting thing that you can implement into your life, and I just wanted to touch on that really quickly in this video. And it's basically as it's self-explanatory. You break your year down into 12-week years, right? So instead of having a whole year of like I'm setting all my goals for 2024, it's I'm breaking it down into 12 weeks, and 12 weeks is basically 3 months. So you're breaking it into quarters, like a business. You know, business is like first quarter we did this well. The aim for the next quarter is this. You obviously still have like your long-term goals, but now it's just breaking it down into 4. And the concept behind this that sort of made the 12-week year thing popular had to do with, I think the law is called Parkinson's law, and it basically is that time expands to fill out the time that you give it to complete a task, right? So if you say I'm gonna study this section in 2 hours, it's gonna take you 2 hours. If you say I'm gonna do it in 30 minutes, you'll find a way to do it in 30 minutes. Now, obviously, you need to be reasonable about it. If it's like a really dense section, you're probably not going to finish it in 30 minutes. But you get the idea, right? You get an assignment, you're given a month to do it, it's going to take you a month to do it. If you're given a week to do it, it's going to take you a week to do it. If you're given 3 days to do it, it's going to take you 3 days to do it, right? That's the idea. And it's like, you set these goals, right? You set these goals that you're giving yourself the whole year to do. It's very easy to just push them to the side and be like, the year I've got the whole year to do it. But if you say, these are goals that are supposed to be finished by the end of the year, but actually I only have until the end of March to do them, all of a sudden it's compressed, right? Like the time is like, it's coming up really quickly. Every day that passes, every week that passes is like, oh damn, that's 1 out of 12 weeks that's already gone, right? And the beauty with it is that you also get to create this fresh start effect, right? You know that feeling you get at the start of the year where it's like, oh, it's a new year, new me, I'm going to do all of this stuff and whatever. Like, even if you're not into like the New Year's resolutions thing, you can't help but you can't deny the fact that like at the start of the year you just get this feeling of like the slate has been wiped clean. I'm going to do this. You feel rejuvenated. Now, if you break a year into 12-week years, you're going to get that feeling 4 times a year, right? Because your year's been broken into 4. So like at the end of March, it's like, oh, my 12-week year is done. I have a new quarter coming, right? I have a new 12-week year that's coming. You set new goals, and it's like, oh, I'm rejuvenated again, right? And you get that 4 times a year. It's absolutely fantastic, right? And it's not a complicated concept at all, right? It's as simple as it sounds. You break your year into four, and the goals that you're going to set for the whole year, set those for the 12-week year. A lot of the goals you do have shouldn't take you that long. Unless obviously it's like something like, you know, if you want to lose weight. But even if you want to lose weight, like 3 months is solid. But like certain things, obviously, if you want to do like a bulk and you want to do like a slower bulk, you're not gonna try and do it faster, because obviously then you're gonna put on a lot of fat. It's not gonna be optimal. But a lot of the other goals you might put in, like say, oh, I wanna make $10,000 this year, $10,000 a month. I'm gonna give myself the year to do it. You give yourself 3 months to do it. It's still doable in 3 months. It's very doable in 3 months. But even if you don't, if you push at that, aiming for the end of March, right? You're still going to get a lot more done than you would have if you've given yourself the whole year to do it, because now that urgency is created. So I think those are the 2 most important things to take away from this concept, is that it creates urgency. It creates a serious sense of urgency, and 2, you get that fresh start effect 4 times a year rather than just once. But yeah. Let me know what you think about it, and make sure you subscribe to join the Self-Improvement Brotherhood. And until next time, see you boys.